I wouldn't dare.
I know you've been just her tricks.
Today we're going to discuss how to avoid falling into the trap of relying on primitive instincts and thus not being manipulated. Let's use as an example an intriguing scene from the movie Dune, Part 2, where Chani, the Emperor's daughter, demonstrates a cunning and malicious strategy for dealing with Feyd-Rautha Harkonnen, exploiting his vulnerability in relation to women to manipulate him. Dependence on primitive instincts is a delicate and complex issue that can have serious implications for a person's life. Often, this dependence can lead to manipulation and control by malicious individuals. In the universe of Dune, we see how Chani uses this power dynamic to achieve her own goals. But what does this teach us about our own reality? For those unfamiliar with Dune, the story takes place in the distant future where different noble houses fight for control of the desert planet Arrakis, the only source of the most valuable substance in the universe, melange or spice. Feyd-Rautha Harkonnen is one of the main villains, ambitious and manipulative. Chani, on the other hand, is a character who doesn't hesitate to use manipulation to achieve her goals. In the scene we're about to analyze, Chani finds herself in a position where she has to deal with Feyd-Rautha. She realizes that he is vulnerable to her primitive impulses and decides to exploit this weakness to manipulate him. This is a calculated strategy, where she uses Feyd-Rautha's primitive impulses dependency as a tool to achieve her own ends. But why is this relevant to us? Dependence on primitive instincts, whatever they may be, can be a powerful weapon in the hands of someone with malicious intentions. When a person becomes primitive instincts dependent on another, for example, they can lose their ability to make rational decisions and become susceptible to manipulation and control. This can lead to dangerous and harmful situations. Before we continue, I'd like to invite you to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on the daily videos. So, how can we avoid falling into this trap? The first step is to recognize the signs of primitive instincts addiction. These can include obsessive thoughts about the person or primitive activity, inability to control primitive's urges, even when this has negative consequences, neglect of other important areas of life, such as work, study, or relationships. Once we recognize the signs, it's crucial to set healthy boundaries. Here are some practical tips. Self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your behaviors and motivations. Ask yourself if what you are doing is in line with your values and goals. Meditation. Learning to enter a deep state of meditation increases your ability to control your thoughts and emotions, and therefore any primitive instincts. Remember that if you want to go deeper into your mental connection and expand these capacities mentioned in this video, there is a step-by-step guide to starting from scratch and achieving a deep state of meditation in the commentary attached to this video. Strengthening personal autonomy is vital if you don't want to fall into the trap of relying on primitive instincts. This involves developing strong self-esteem and self-confidence. By observing Chani's strategy in Dune, we can learn valuable lessons about the danger of dependence on primitive instincts and the importance of maintaining our autonomy. Don't let anyone manipulate or control you through your vulnerabilities. If you like this video, don't forget to leave your like and subscribe to the channel. Share your opinions in the comments below, and let us know if there are any other topics you'd like us to cover. See you next time.